Whoosh! Sharon, quick! If you could have any superpower at school, what would you pick?
I'd want the power to make everyone feel included. No more lonely lunch tables or kids sitting by themselves.
That's cool. But wait, what if someone's sitting alone because they want the last pudding cup and don't want to share? Like me yesterday. Oops.
Pudding cup emergencies are real. But what if you saw someone sad or left out? Would you use your superpower then?
Uh-oh. I guess I'd want to help, but sometimes I don't know what to say. What if they think I'm weird?
That's a great question, Allie. Sometimes it's hard to know how to include others, especially if they're different from us, or new, or just having a tough day.
I wish there was a secret code or something for making friends.
Guess what? Today we're talking about a conference message that's kind of like a friendship superpower. I'm Sharon.
And I'm Allie.
We're going to explore Elder Gerrit W. Gong's talk called No One Sits Alone. It's all about making sure everyone feels welcome, included, and loved. At church, at school, anywhere. You'll even hear about fortune cookies, olive trees, and a big party with room for everyone.
Let's find out how we can be everyday heroes, just by saying hello.
So, Elder Gong starts with a story about fortune cookies. Did you know they aren't actually from China? He discovered they're kind of an American thing, even though lots of people think they're Chinese.
What? My whole life is a lie! So, what does that have to do with not sitting alone?
Great question. Elder Gong used fortune cookies as a fun way to show that sometimes we mix up what's part of our culture and what's really important. In the gospel, there's a super cool gospel culture that's about loving people, being kind, and including everyone, no matter where they're from.
Like when kids from all over the world come together at church and everyone's different, but still friends?
Exactly. Elder Gong said there are people from 195 countries and territories gathering together, speaking 125 different languages. That's like the world's biggest group project.
Whoa! Imagine the snacks at that party. So, what happens if someone feels left out?
He tells a story about a boy who was excited to go to church and got new shoes. But some kids laughed at his shoes because they weren't cool. The boy felt so embarrassed he didn't want to come back.
That's so sad. Just because of shoes?
Yep. Sometimes little things can make someone feel alone. That's why Elder Gong says no one sits alone. Not just at church, but anywhere. We can be the person who makes someone feel like they belong.
Even if they wear socks with sandals? Or bring weird lunches like pickled squid?
Especially then. Everyone deserves a seat at the table, and maybe a seat next to you.
Okay, so what else did Elder Gong teach?
He shared that when we help others feel welcome, we're really following Jesus. He talked about a scripture where Jesus invites everyone to come to him, no matter who they are. That means you, me, and everyone listening.
Can we hear the scripture?
Of course. It's from Mosiah 18:21. It says, "And he commanded them that there should be no contention one with another, but that they should look forward with one eye, having one faith and one baptism, having their hearts knit together in unity and in love one towards another."
Hearts knit together? Like with yarn or something?
Exactly. Imagine everyone's hearts tied together with invisible friendship string, so tight that no one can slip away or get left behind. That's what it means to make sure no one sits alone. Even when we feel awkward or different, we belong together.
So, if I see someone at school looking lonely, even if they're into stuff I don't get, I can just say hi?
Absolutely. A simple hello is like tossing out a lasso of friendship. Who knows? You might catch a new best friend, or at least someone to trade pudding cups with.
Hey Sharon, wanna sit by me at lunch? I promise not to hog all the pickled squid.
Only if you save me a seat. And to everyone listening, your challenge is to look for someone who might be sitting alone and invite them to join you. You could be the reason someone smiles today.
Let's make sure no one sits alone, not just at church, but everywhere. High five.